Welcome back, guys. In the last session, we understood what is the execution flow of our project and what is the functionality and what are the tables that are required for our project. We have analyzed database tables as well as we have analyzed components that are required for our application. So with respect to analysis DB side, we identified that there are four tables required for our application. One is user details table, which will maintain user registration data. And the second one, inquiry details, student inquiries. So the front office team, the students' inquiries will be added in our application. Inquiries will be stored into inquiries table. And to add the inquiry, they need some courses in the drop down. For maintaining the courses, we are using courses table. And inquiry status also I'm taking from the database, like new, converted, lost status will be available. Four tables are required. For these four tables, four entity classes we need to create and four repository interfaces we need to create. Then after, we identified that there are 6 binding classes. So there are several forms available. For every form, I'm taking one binding class. Login form, sign up form, unlock form, and inquiry form is available. Inquiry search criteria available. To display the data in the dashboard, I'm taking one more binding class called dashboard response.java. Then services. In this project, there are two modules available. One is user management module. Another one is inquiry management module. User management related functionality will be available in user service. Inquiry related functionality will be available in the inquiry service. Along with the service, we need some utility classes. Helper classes are required. Password utils, email utils, app exception handler class we are taking. Then controller. Per page one controller we can take, or per module one controller we can take. If your project is a big complex application, per page one controller will be created. But our application is very small, so that's why I'm taking one controller for one module. User management related requests and response will be taken care by user controller.java. Inquiry related functionality request response will be handled by inquiry controller. I'm taking one more class called index controller that is used to display our home page. Then coming to pages. Home page will be available, login page, sign up, unlock account, forget password, dashboard, add inquiry, view inquiry, error page will be available. Whenever some exception occurred in the project, I want to display this error page by using global exception handling. And here data loader class I have taken, which is a runner to insert the data to static tables. In our application, 4 tables are available. In these 4 tables, 2 tables are static tables and 2 tables are non-static tables. Static tables nothing but application will not insert the data, update the data, delete the data in the table. So such a kind of tables are called as static tables. Are we inserting a record into courses table from the application? Are we inserting the record into inquiry status? No. These tables are called as static tables. What about student inquiry and user details? These tables are dynamic tables. Application can insert, can update, can delete the data, update the data as well. So first 2 tables are called as transactional tables. The next 2 tables are called as non-transactional tables. So now when my project is started, I need to populate the data into non-transactional table. That is courses table and inquiry status table. To populate the data into non-transactional table, I'm going for a runner. Now tell me, what is the difference between transactional table and a non-transactional table? Types of DB tables, guys. Types of DB tables. So now in the database, we can see 2 types of tables. First one is transactional table. First one is transactional table. And the second one is non-transactional table. Transactional table and non-transactional table. Transactional table means we will perform insert operation, we will perform update operation, delete operation, and retrieve operation also. Okay, so that means we are going to perform all the operations on the table. Such a kind of tables are called as transactional tables in the project. And some tables will be available. In those tables, we will perform only retrieve operation. We will perform only retrieve operation. In which table we are performing insert, update, delete, retrieve, those tables are called as transactional table. From the application, application will insert the record, application will update, application will delete the record. But in the non-transactional table, application will only retrieve the record. Non-transactional tables are also called as static tables. In our application, how many types of tables available? 2 types of tables available. Now tell me, in these tables, which tables are non-transactional, which tables are transactional? User details, student enquiries are called as transactional table, and the remaining 2, courses table, enquiry status table, are called as static tables, because application will not insert the data. Application will only retrieve the data. To run our application, data should be available in the static table. Courses should be available, status should be available. To insert the data now, we can insert data into static table. We can insert data into static table using insert query directly. Right? Backend data should be available. Directly we can insert the data into the table directly. We can use runner also. Right? Manually you can insert the data by using insert query, or else you can write a runner. What is the purpose of runner? Runner will execute the code only one time. Once my application is started, I will insert the data into, we can insert the data into static tables using insert query directly, or we can use runner also. Are you clear with my point? Yes, fine. So all of you completed your project setup, create a project with all the classes, interfaces, and are you able to identify methods? Are you able to identify the methods? Fine. Now I will check that. So let's go and set up our project. Project setup. Observe carefully how we are going to set up that project. The first thing here, guys, I'm going to create project. Create project with required dependencies. What are the dependencies we need? First one, we need web starter to develop a web application. Then data JPA starter to communicate with the database. MySQL driver. We are communicating with the MySQL database. Let us go for MySQL driver. Then Lombok. Project Lomb. Before that, we need to add mail starter. We need to send the emails from our application. Mail starter is required. Timeleap starter is required. Timeleap starter and validation starter. Web starter, JPA starter, MySQL driver, mail starter, Timeleap starter, validation starter, project Lombok dev tools. Project Lombok. And we need to go for dev tools to restart the server. Okay, guys. Web starter, JPA starter, MySQL driver, mail starter, Timeleap starter, validation starter, project Lombok, and dev tools. So this is our first step. Now, after completion of this, then we need to configure data source properties and SMTP properties in the properties file. The next step, configure data source and SMTP properties in application.properties file. Right? So now, with which database we want to communicate and what is our SMTP server to send the emails. we need to configure in application.properties file. After completion of this, then next one, create entity classes and repository interfaces. Create entity classes and repository interfaces. Then create binding classes. After entities and repositories are created, then final next step, create form binding classes. Create form binding classes. The next step, create service interface. Service interfaces with IMPL classes. Service interfaces we need to create. For the interfaces, we need to create our IMPL classes. Then after, create controller classes. Create controller classes with the required methods. Create controller classes with required methods. Okay, fine. After controllers, then create view pages. Yeah, create view pages with a presentation logic. Create view pages with the presentation logic. Then create exception handler. Create utility classes are required now. So create service interfaces with IMPL classes. Then before that only, I'm going to create utility classes, password generator, email utils. Create helper classes. We can also call them as utility classes. Helper classes, or we can call them as utility classes. Service interfaces with IMPL. Then controller classes with required methods. Then create exception handling that we can do later. Create view pages with a presentation logic. Then next one, create exception handler. Create app exception handler. That is coming under utility classes only. No need to write that. Right. So see the first step. Create the project with required dependencies. Web starter, data JPA, MySQL, mail starter, timeleaf starter, validation starter, project Lombok. Then go for dev tools. Configure data source and SMTP properties in the properties file. Create entity classes and repository interfaces. Create the form binding classes. Create a helper classes. Create a service interfaces with IMPL classes. Create a controller classes with required methods to handle the request and response. Create view pages with the presentation logic. Then run the application and test it. Run the application and test it. So this is the flow that we need to follow. Good. Now let me create my project. Yeah, fine. So with this, my ID is open. Now I want to create a project here. Good. File, new, Spring Starter project. So let me select this as 02 mini project. 02 mini project, Maven, packaging war, Java version 11, language, group ID, and package in.Ashok IT. Next, mail sender, dev tools, Lombok, data JPA, driver, web dependency. What else? Timeleaf. Yeah, timeleaf starter and validation starter. Yeah, validation starter I have selected. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. Total 8 dependencies are required. Yes, I have selected all of them. Next and finish. Good guys. So with this, our project got created. Then second step, configure data source and SMTP properties. So those things we are going to configure in our properties file. So in the previous project, we have already configured them. Let me simply take them. So here my data source properties are available. Here my SMTP properties are available. Simply take them and keep it here. Do I need the view resolver? I don't need the view resolver. Not required because I'm using templates, not JSP. So you see here, my data source properties are configured and Hibernate properties configured. My SMTP properties also configured. Perfect. So once that is done, the next step, we need to create entities and repositories. What are the entity classes? We already identified here. 4 entity: user details, student inquiry, course entity, inquiry status entity. Okay. Now go to this, create a package. Many people are doing mistakes with the package naming convention. You need to follow base package name. What is the package name of our start class? This is my start class. For this start class, package name is in.Ashok IT. The remaining packages also should start with the same name. Now right click, new class. So I'm going to take this class name as user details entity. I will keep that in the entity package. User details entity.java. Similarly, student inquiry entity.java, new class, right? Now finish. Similarly, course entity.java, right click on the entity package, new class, course entity, then inquiry status entity.java. So right click, new class, inquiry entity.java. So with these 4 classes are created, those classes I'm going to use as my entity classes. Then next one, repository should be created. Those are interfaces. Again, package naming convention. in.ashokid.repo package I'm using. Now here, user details repo.java. Then next one, student inquiry repo.java. New interface. Fine. Next one, course repo.java. New interface, course repo.java. Inquiry status repo.java. Interface. Okay. I created the repository. Then I need to create my binding classes. For them, I'm going to create another package. So the class name, I'm going to take it as login form. Package name, I will give it as binding. Click on finish. Fine. Login binding, login form. Then I need to create sign up form. New class. Right click on the binding package. New class, sign up form.java. Unlock form.java. Okay. New class, unlock form.java. Then similarly, dashboard response.java. New class, dashboard response. Inquiry form. Right. Binding package only. New class, inquiry form.java. Inquiry search criteria.java. Right. New class, inquiry search criteria.java. I created that. Then services I need to create. User service, inquiry service. Those are interfaces only. I will create them in a separate package. User service.java. Keep that in the service package. Right. Now user service. Perfect. Finish. With this, my service package got created. Similarly, inquiry service interface I need to create. Implementation I will do later. Inquiry service I'm creating. Then I need to create my helper classes. Utility classes I have to create. Now go here and create one more package. New class. So what is the class? Password utils. Right. Keep that in the util package. Click on finish. Password utils created. Email utils I want to create. New class. Email utils. Then app exception handler. That you can keep in the exception package or you can keep in the util package. Anything is fine. So app exception handler got created. Then finally, I need to create my controllers. How many controllers I'm taking? 3 controllers I'm taking. Okay. For module, 1 controller. For home page, 1 controller I'm taking. Now, right click on the package, new class. I'm going to create first controller with a name called index controller.java. Let me keep that in the controllers package. Okay. Click on finish. Controllers available. Then user controller, then inquiry controller. New class user controller and new class inquiry controller. That's it. From Java side, we are good. So if you see here, base package is available, binding package, controllers package, entity package, repository, service, and utils. All the packages got created. If you observe, every package is starting with in.Ashok IT. That is the base packaging naming convention that we need to follow. So fine, with this I'm able to create my classes and pages are required. So pages will create one by one. And we need to create one runner. What is the purpose of runner? To execute the logic only one time. Now I am going to create data loader. Data loader. Now I will keep that in the runners package. Click on finish. So with this, my runner class is also created. That is used to load the data. Fine. So now in these interfaces and in the classes, I'm not writing any methods as of now. Variables also not available. We need to write them. We need to write those variables as well. Fine, we will do that. So now here with this our classes structure is ready. With this our classes structure is ready. Now we need to create our variables. We need to create the variables and we need to create methods. Now if you go for user entity, user details entity, what variables I need in the user details? These variables I have to take. In the student inquiries, these variables I have to take. In the courses, these variables. In the inquiry status, these variables. Right? So in the classes, we need to write the variables and all. That we can do later. First, let me set up my UI home page of the application. The dummy user interface we are going to set up. Once our UI screens are ready, then we can start developing the code from the backend. Okay. Now here, index controller is available, guys. In the index controller, I will write one simple method, public string index. Public string index page. So this page, I'm not going to send any data. Just I want to return index page by using get mapping. I'm doing that. @get mapping and empty URL pattern. Okay. Make it as a controller. For that, I'm going for @controller. Now here, this method will return index page. Now go to here and go to templates. In the templates, let me create one page, HTML page, HTML file. I will create in the templates. The file name I'm giving as index.html, the base page that I'm creating. Next and finish. Index page is created. Let me check it. Is it working or not? H2. This is my index page. This is my index page. I created that in the templates folder. Refresh our project and run this. Run as boot application. Our index page is loading or not? Let's verify. Console clear. Yes, application started. Go to browser. Then go here. Localhost :8080. Index page is loading or not? Yes, our index page is loaded as expected. But what is the expected index page? This one. So it should have a logo. It should have a navigation bar. Login button is required. Carousel is required. And course images are required. Okay, guys. Now, here, these images are static images. I will keep that in my project folder itself. Okay. So images are available and this menu is available, logo is available, and here this login button is also available. And all these things I'm doing with the Bootstrap. First, let me add bootstrap in my index.html. Do you know how to add the bootstrap? How to add the bootstrap? Go to a website called getbootstrap.com. Now, go here, getbootstrap.com. Quick start. Yes, you can take this code. Okay. Head tag and body tag is available. I'm taking that head tag and body tag. Go to our project, body tag and head tag, replace. Now here title, whatever the title you want, you can give that a title, Ashok IT, something like this. Now refresh our page. Yes, now this page is changed to bootstrap. Okay. Now here, first I want to display logo, and I want to display navigation bar, and I want to display one button. Whatever the logo is available here. Now in our project workspace, second mini project, SRC, main, resources, static folder available, templates folder is available. In the templates folder, our view pages will be created. In the static folder, I will create one subfolder called images folder. So create one new folder with a name called images. In the project static folder, if you observe, if you go here in the project static folder, I'm creating one subfolder called images folder. Whatever the images you want, you download those images and keep in the images folder. I have given the UI page right here. You can right click on the logo, save image. You can right click on the logo, save image. Go to our directory, our images directory, workspace, second mini project, main, resources, static, images, Ashok IT logo.jpg. I have downloaded my logo. I kept in the static images folder. Logo is available. Along with the logo, I need banners. Along with the logo, I need banners. So right click on this banner, save image as. Save image as. You can keep it as banner underscore one dot java. I mean, banner underscore one is the name. Save image. I will give this image name as banner underscore one. That means my first banner. Then go to the second one, right click, save image. I will give this name as banner underscore two. That means it is my second banner. Then go here, take the third banner, right click, save the image. This is my banner 3, banner underscore 3. So with this, I have downloaded my banners and I have kept them in my images folder. Logo is available and 3 banners also available. Okay. Similarly, I need my courses. So 3 images are there: AWS, DevOps, and Spring Boot microservices. Just to right click on the image, save the image as course 1, course underscore 1. Course underscore 1. Now right click on this, save the image, course underscore 2. Then right click on this, save the image, course underscore 3. So where I have stored all these images, in the static folder, images folder is available. In the images folder, I kept all the images. Logo is available, 3 banners available, 3 courses available. Along with this, in the project, I have used one more image, guys. One lady image is available. Login. Now this image is available. One lady image in the add inquiry and in the dashboard also, that image is displaying. Right click, save the image. Now I'm taking this as lady image. That's it. So total, how many images I have? 1 logo, 3 banners, and 3 courses, and 1 lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 images are there. I have downloaded them. I kept in the images directory. Fine, perfect. So now I want to use those images in my project. So now here, Bootstrap is available. In the Bootstrap, we can add the navigation bar. Easily we can add the navigation bar by using Bootstrap. Now go here, in the Bootstrap, right side menu is available. You can check for nav bar. Nav bar option is available here. Observe carefully. Right click, nav bar option is available. When you select this nav bar, What is the code we need to write to display the navigation bar? We will get that. Now let me take this, click on the nav bar. In the nav bar, whatever the navigation bar we want, they have given the code for the navigation bar here. Copy this code and go to our page, and in the body, remove this hello world and keep the navigation bar. What just I directly copied from there, I kept in my index.html. Now go to browser and refresh our page. When I refresh my page, navigation bar is coming. In this navigation bar, here nav bar is there, home available, link, drop down, disabled, search button is available. I don't need this. I need a navigation bar like this. So we need to modify that. So here nav bar is there. In the nav bar place, I need my logo. And here home, link, download, drop down, disabled, available. Home I can keep it, but the remaining things I don't want. I want to keep services, courses, contact us. Here search button, search text field, search button available. I don't want that. I want a login button. So I need to modify the navigation bar as per our requirement. You know my screen design. According to this design, you need to develop that page. Now go here. In our index.html, they are having a drop down for that. I don't need this. Remove it. Link will be available. Home, link. Now I don't need this drop down. Remove this. Now I have removed. Refresh. Home is available. Link available. I want services, courses, contact us. Here link is there now. Just take this and give that. So now here after home, I will give services and I will give courses and I will give contact us. Refresh. Yes, it is changed as per our requirement. Here a nav bar text is available. In that place of text, I need to keep my logo. Now go here. Nav bar text available as a hyperlink. Okay. Remove the nav bar text from here and I need to write image tag. So for that, select image, Alt and SRC. Where is my image available? In the images directory, and there is a name called logo. Just copy this name and keep it as source. In the images folder, my logo is available. I'm keeping that. Now refresh it. Now, so you see here, logo is coming as expected or not? Yes, in the nav bar place, my logo is coming as expected. Home is available, services, courses, contact us. Search field, search button. But what I want login. Now, let me remove this form. I want to keep a button for that. Right. Let me remove this also. Now here, I'm going to write a href is equal to some value and I will keep it as a login. Refresh. Login is coming. Login is coming as a hyperlink. But what I want? Button. Now go to index.html. Let's write a class. Class is equal to button. Button danger. I want to give a red color button for that. Now refresh that. Refresh it. Yes, I'm able to get the login button in the red color. With this, in the local host, if you see in my local host, navigation bar is coming as expected. Whatever I have given the URL, same thing is available in my local host also. The navigation bar is coming as expected. Okay, fine. So with this, we are able to add the nav bar. Logo is available. Home, services, courses, contact us, login button. Currently action is not available. We will give the action. Fine. Next one, here carousel is available. Carousel images are displaying now. We need to add the carousel. To do that, let us go for bootstrap.com. There is an option called carousel. Option is available in the menu. So you need to copy the code which is required for our carousel. Now go here, click on the carousel. Carousel code will come like this. The slides will be available. Slides will be available. If you want indications also like this, you can keep this code, carousel code. If you want to give caption on the each slide, you can take this code to provide the caption. Now, carousel, animate slides with the transition. First slide, second slide. So it is not going to scroll, just it will like a animation part. Whatever the carousel you want, you can take that. Auto playing carousel without controls. Without any control, automatically the slides are going to change. Auto playing slides will be available. For that, you can take this code. Okay, fine. So click on the carousel, take the code which is required for the carousel, copy that code. Now go here, keep that code after the nav bar. Here nav bar is available and nav bar is ended here. Once our nav bar is ended, in this place, keep the code that is required for the carousel. Carousel code I have copied. Now go to our web page and refresh that web page. Currently, it is not showing anything. Images are not loaded. We need to tell which images it has to load for the carousel. Our images are already available in the images folder. In the SRC, I need to give the image. Images / banner _ 1.jpg. That is my first banner. And my second banner _ 2.jpg. My third banner _ 3.jpg. 3 banners should be loaded. Now go here and refresh. Now you can see my carousel is coming. So here if you click on this, the carousel images are loading. But here I don't want the carousel to take the complete page. I want to give some margin left side as well as right side. For that, we will go for container. I will keep the carousel in the container. Currently here, margin is available or margin is not available? Not available. But whatever I have given, nav bar is also having some margin, carousel also having some margin. But here, nav bar does not have margin, carousel does not have any margin. So to provide the margin for that, I will create one div. Here, div. I'm creating one div. In that div, I will take a class. Div class is equal to container. Whatever the nav bar code available, whatever the carousel code available, cut that code, and keep in the container div. I'm keeping that in the container div. What is the benefit if I keep in the container div? Now you can see margin is coming for that. Nav bar is also having a margin. My carousel also having a margin. Now can you compare the mockup project screen and index screen? Both are matching with the design. Yes. What I have added? Nav bar I have added. I modified the nav bar as per our requirement. Search button I have removed. Login button I have added. Here carousel is required with the images. I have added the carousel also. Now here I need to add trending courses now. So 3 course images are there. I want to add the course images. These course images are also having the margin. That means they are inside the container. Now here I'm going to take another div to add the trending courses. So for that, here first I'm going to write H2 trending courses. I want to display trending courses. Now just let me go here and refresh. Where the trending courses are coming? Left side it is coming. But where we need that? We need that in the center. Okay. Now that should be added inside the div. So that some margin will come. Yes, margin is available. I want that to be coming in the center. How to add that in the center? Style is equal to text align center. No. H2 style. Class is equal to text center. Yes, in the Bootstrap, ready-made class is available. I'm writing H2 trending courses. I'm giving class is equal to text center. So if I give class is equal to text center, what is happening? That text is coming to the center. Now I want to display 3 course images here. I want to display 3 course images here. To display the course images, guys, basically in the Bootstrap, we are going to write div class is equal to row. I want to create one row. Div class is equal to row. When we create a div with the class as a row, it is going to create 12 columns for us. One row will be created. That row will be divided into 12 equal columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 12 columns will be created. Now, how many images we want to display? 3 images. Now, 3 images should be displayed in the 12 columns. For each image, I will give 4 columns. 3 into 4 equal to 12. Whenever we create a row in the Bootstrap, whenever you create a div with the class as row, 12 columns will be available. So the 12 columns I want to divide in 3 equal parts. So in 4 columns, 1 image will be displayed. In the next 4 columns, 1 image. In the next 4 columns, 1 image will be displayed. Now here, how to create a row here? Now I will take a div. In that div, I will take a class. Class is equal to 1 row. Right. In that row, how many columns will come? 12 columns will come. That is Bootstrap grid system. This concept is called as Bootstrap grid system. Whenever you create a row, it will give the 12 columns. Now, I need to divide that row into 3 equal parts. Okay. For that, I will go for div class is equal to call MD4. Call MD4. Now, this is one div. In this div, I will display one course image. MD4 medium device, 4 columns I am taking. Now I will take one more div with the same size. One more div with the same size. What is the meaning of that? One row created. In that row, 4 columns I am taking as one div. Next 4 columns I am taking as one div. Last 4 columns I am taking as one div. In this div, I need to display my image. Write the image tag. So what image I need to display? Images / course underscore 1 dot jpg. I want to display one image there. Now in the second div also, I want to display second image. In the third class div, I'm taking third course image. That's it. One row created, 3 columns I have taken for that. Now go to our home page, refresh. Trending courses. Here it is coming here. Localhost colon 8080 is my server running. Stop it. SRC is equal to images. I think, yeah, I did not refresh that page. Yeah, refresh. Now courses are coming here. Let me run this project. Run as boot application. Started. My application started. Go to browser. Refresh. Oh. Images are coming, but there is a overlapping. We need to set the width and height for the image here. Okay. Let me set the width and height for the course images. Image tag width is equal to some 50 pixel. Okay. Let me try. It is taking width and width and width. Very small images are coming. Let me keep it as 100. Let's see that. Yeah, still images are coming as very small. Now let me take it as 300 pixel width for that. Now refresh. Perfect. Now the images are coming as expected. So my nav bar is available, my carousel is available, and my image is also coming. I want to display some footer like this. 2023 copyright @Ashok IT. Some footer I want to display. So now you can take a footer tag for that. Go to that page. Go to that page. In that page, this is the main container div. In this, or else outside of the body also you can write it. Na? Script available. After the body, you can write head and footer tag. Now, let me go for footer. Now here I will take some H2 @Ashok IT 2023, something like this. H2 class is equal to text center. Now refresh. So it is coming like this. No, I don't want like this. I want like this. Paragraph Ashok IT @2023, but it is not looking good. Yes, let's do one thing. Go here, footer display, bottom of the page, HTML. Go to Google. How to create a footer to stay at the bottom of your web page. How to keep your footer where it belongs. How to create a fixed footer. Go to W3 schools. Fixed footer they are giving with some color like this. Style they have added for that. Div class is equal to footer. Footer is there. They have added some style for that. Fixed footer. Yeah, let me take one style. They have added one style for that. Let me keep that style in the header. Refresh. Now fixed footer is available, but that color is not good. Background color white, something like this. Color some blue. Footer is available. Now let me go and change the text here. What text we are displaying? @2023 copyright. Yes, fine. Now refresh. With this, we are able to get the footer for our page. Menu, carousel, trending courses, and footer is also available. Fine. So with this, we are able to implement this. Whenever I click on this logo, I want to reload the same page. Let us give action for the logo. Yes. Now here, images, href is ash, give it as a slash. When I give it as a slash, refresh. When I click on the logo, same page will be reloaded. For logo, I have given the action. The remaining items does not have any action. Login page having the reloading to the same page. Now when I click on the login, it should go to controller and it should get the login page, right? We need to create the login pages and the remaining pages here. So as of now, are you able to understand how we constructed our index page? How we constructed our index page, right? So I have taken an index page. I added bootstrap in that and I created a div container. Then I have taken navbar code. I pasted that. For the navbar, I have given some links in the home page, home also slash. Same page should be loaded. So here navbar is available. Login button I have added. Then after carousel I have taken. For the carousel I am giving where my images are available. Then after trending courses, I have taken the trending courses as one div, class as row. Whenever I create a row in the bootstrap, 12 columns will come in that row. Those 12 columns I have divided into 3 equal parts, right? So div column MD4, column MD4, MD4. First course will take 4 columns. Second course will take another 4 columns. Third course image will take another 4 columns. After that, I am displaying a footer. To display the footer, I have added one extra style for dot footer. Fixed position, footer will not change. And left, bottom, width, background color, and color text align center, we have given for that. So if I give text align center, then the footer is coming as a fixed footer. It is not going to change. It is not going to change. So fine. With this, our index page is ready, guys. With this, our index page is ready. Then next, when I click on the login, what should happen? When I click on the login, what should happen? Login page should come, Okay. Now, so whenever I click on the login page should come from the controller. Now we are having user controller. So now let me stop the server, go for user controller. Guys, after adding the images, refresh your project. Otherwise, images will not be loaded. First of all, you should be able to see the images in the workspace. Then only they will be loaded. Now go to our controller. Here, index controller having one method which is used to display index page. Login should be available as part of user controller. How to represent this as a controller? By using @controller. Using @controller. Then next one, public string login. Public string login page. Now I want to load my login page. So to load the login page, I will return login. I will return login. Let me map it to get mapping. Let me map it to get mapping with a /login. So whenever you click on the login button, then it should call the login method. Login method should load my login page. Similarly, register page will be available. Forgot page, password page will be available. So this is login page and this is sign up page and this is forgot password page. Right. Unlock account also will be available. Now here sign up page URL I'm giving as sign up and this is forgot password. So for sign up, there is a page called sign up page is available. For forgot password, there will be another page called forgot password page will be available. Now similarly, unlock account page should come. For that we need one method. After user registration got completed, unlock account page also should be loaded for that. Okay, let me take this. And here we are going to keep it as unlock. Okay, unlock account page. Unlock page, the page name I am giving as unlock. Page name I am giving as unlock. Perfect. So these are just dummy methods I have added to load my pages. Dummy pages should be loaded. Public string login page. When I click on the login, my login page will come. When I click on sign up, my sign up page will come. When I click on unlock, unlock page will come. When I click on forgot password, forgot page should come. Okay. So these are the dummy controller methods. Now for those pages, we need to create templates. Index.html is available. Now let me create one file, other HTML file. I will create a file with a name called login.html. And where is that created? Not in the web app. It should go to templates. Yeah. In the templates, I want to create that. Okay. It created in the templates. Login.html. New file. Another HTML file I need to create. That HTML file, I will give the name as signup.html. Signup.html I have created. The next one, new other HTML file. I need to create this file with a name called unlock.html. Unlock.html file. And I need another page, forgot password. HTML resources templates. Now I will give the name as forgot password.html. That view page got created. So index page available, login page available, registration page available, unlock page available, forgot password page is also available. Okay, perfect. Now here, let me give the action. Go to index.html. In the index.html, whenever you click on the login button, I want to call login. What is the action name? Login. So whenever you click on the login button, it will call the login. What the login will do? It will return the login view. So now in the login view, I want to write some div containers. Okay. So div class is equal to container. Div class is equal to container. I will say that login page under construction. login page under construction. Now, so similarly, whenever you go for the login page, in the same page, create account should be available, forgot password should be available. Now, let me run this project. Run this project, clear the console. Go to browser, refresh. Now, my home page is loaded. Click on the login. When I click on the login, is it going to login page? Yes, in the login page, we should have sign up link and we should have forgot password link also. Login form will be available. When you click on the login form, it will go to dashboard. So dashboard, add inquiry, view inquiry, that is related to inquiry management. Now let me go to my inquiry controller. Let me go to my inquiry controller. Let us write the methods there. Go to inquiry controller. Represent this as a controller class. How to represent as a controller? @controller. How many methods we need in the inquiry controller? Dashboard should be displayed. Add inquiry page should be displayed. View inquiry page should be displayed. That's it. 3 methods I need. Public string dashboard page. Now it will return a page with a name called dashboard. Let us go for @get mapping. Now /dashboard. It should return dashboard page. And here I'm writing one more method, that is add inquiry. Or else let me give as inquiry. It should return inquiry page. Inquiry page. Now, so this one I will give it as add inquiry. Add inquiry. And I will write one more method, view inquiries. Now for this, inquiries, add inquiry page. Add inquiry page. This is view inquiries page. View inquiries page. Now I will give it as view-inquiries. View inquiries. In this controller, I have created 3 methods. So whenever request comes to the dashboard, dashboard page will be loaded. Whenever request comes to the inquiry URL, add inquiry page will be loaded. Whenever the request comes to the inquiries URL pattern, view inquiries page should be loaded. So in the user controller, I have taken 4 methods. In the inquiry controller, I have taken 3 methods. So total 8 pages available. In the index controller, I have taken 1 method to display home page. So total 8 pages available in our project. Okay. For every page, 1 controller method I have added. Are you guys clear? Now, if you want beautiful UI for these pages, whatever you see in the demo screen, login page coming like this, create new pages coming like this, login here, login page, login, dashboard, add inquiry, view inquiry. If you want, I can give the dummy screens like this. Okay, dummy screen HTML pages I will give. Business logic is not available. I have taken those pages. Let me give that. I have copied that. Because redesigning that complete CSS again will become very hectic and it will take a lot of time. I will give those dummy pages for you. Yeah. So here SRC, main, resources, static, templates are available. So in the templates, in the resources, static, images available, guys. Then you need to take another one called CSS you need to take and JS you need to take. So to give that beautiful UI, static folder contains CSS, IMG and JS. You take these things and you keep in the project. In the resources, static, add them. Okay, I will give you this content. CSS folder is available and image folder which contains some favicon image and JS, JavaScript files are available. After adding that, now go to our templates. Index page already we developed. No need to copy that again. Login.html. in the login.html, if you want the design which I have given, you need to take this login.html code and keep this login.html code in our login page. Take that code and keep that in our login page. Now here we will get Ashok IT login. So with this, login page will come for us. Now let me show you that. With the latest CSS, I am giving the login. It is just a dummy screen, guys. We need to convert that into our example. Now login password is available, email ID, placeholder, email address, and password. Okay. Now go to browser, go to this dummy, refresh it. Now, so if you go to this page, are we able to get the login now? Yes, we are able to get the login. If I click on create new, then it should go to register page. Now, what is returning by the register page? Register page returning the page with a name called sign up. So do we have signup.html? Yes, signup.html is available. So in the login button, for the login action, I have given login class is available. Forgot password, login is available. And don't you have a account? Then click on register. If you have a login button I am giving for that. So href is equal to dashboard. When you click on the login, it will go to dashboard page. So now signup.html. In the signup.html, you can copy this code. Whatever the register.html is available, you take this code and you keep in your signup.html. When you keep that in the signup.html, it will display the field for you. Now, phone number, email, and this is email ID. Input type is equal to text. Name, it is a text. And email, that is a email field. Input type is equal to email. And phone number is a text. And the sign up page will be available. Now, go here and refresh. Click on create new. Register, I have given as a URL. 1 minute. Controller, user controller, here I have given as a sign up. So in the login.html, don't have account, here href is equal to sign up. So when I give sign up, now go back here, load my home page. Yeah, click on login and click on create new. So when I click on create new, it is coming to the sign up. And here we have an option called login. When I click on the login page is coming. Similarly, you need to copy all these presentation files. Unlock account.html, register.html is there na? This one I'm taking it as signup.html. Index.html, login.html, signup.html, unlock.html, view.html, enquiry, add enquiry.html. So this one I'm going to take it as add-enquiry.html. And view HTML, this is view enquiries.html. View enquiries.html. Perfect. Add enquiry, dashboard, forgot. What is the view name I am giving? User controller, forgot password. Okay. Forgot HTML. Let me change it to forgot password.html. Now, unlock HTML is available. Login HTML, index, forgot password, dashboard, add enquiry. Add enquiry, dashboard, sign up, unlock, view enquiries, forgot password. Login.html, index.html, already we have it. Now go here and templates, paste them, overwrite. So with this, all the 8 index pages are available. Now, so go back, refresh. Our home page is loaded. Login page is coming. Create new, register is there. I need to change it to sign up. In the index.html, login button, whenever I click on here, I need to change it to sign up. Sign up.html. Perfect. Now refresh, click on create new, sign up page is coming. When I click on the login page is coming. When I click on forgot password page is coming. Click on new account. Here in the forgot password page also, I need to make a change, sign up. The link I should give as a sign up, not register. Don't have an account. Here I need to give the page as sign up. Now refresh. Create new sign up page. Click on sign up. When I click on sign up, it is loading. Unlock account. Already unlocked. Login here. And click on login. When I click on the login, what is happening? Dashboard is coming. In the dashboard, what is missing? Image is missing. Okay, what is the image name I have given? Lady.jpg. Go to dashboard.html. In this dashboard, I'm loading a image. So here, instead of lady.image, that's it. Now refresh, that image got loaded. Now go to add inquiry. It is not coming here. Add inquiry. In the dashboard, I have given add inquiry and view inquiry. So that URL patterns I have given different. Inquiry and inquiries I have given. Go to dashboard.html. Here, add inquiry. For that, href is equal to add inquiry, and here inquiries. In the dashboard.html, view inquiries. Okay. Now if I go for this view inquiries page as well, same thing. I need to change that. View inquiries, and here add inquiry. Add inquiry. Perfect. Now refresh, add inquiry. The URL is still add inquiry. Ashok IT homepage, dashboard, add inquiry coming. Here, view inquiries. In the inquiry page, I need to change the URL. Inquiry page, add inquiry.html. In the add inquiry, that is view inquiries. View inquiries. Refresh. Add inquiry, view inquiries. When I go for view inquiries, it is giving an error. View inquiries. View inquiries.html. In the view inquiries, some dummy data I want to display. What is the error? View inquiries. Let me check that page name. View inquiries.html. Go to controller, inquiry controller, and return view inquiries. Spelling mistake is available. Okay, good. Inquiries. Refresh. With this, we are able to get the view inquiry page. So the view inquiry page having dummy data. Now we need to make it as a dynamic. Here we have a logout. When I click on the logout, it is going back to the home page. Click on login, login page is coming. Create new, sign up page is coming. Sign up, unlock account page is coming. Click on login, login page coming. Forget password page is coming. And when you click on login, dashboard is coming. Add inquiry, view inquiries available. Click on logout. So now when you log in successfully and when you go for view inquiry, click on edit. So there is a problem here. When I click on edit, what should happen? It should go back to the inquiry page only. So let's go here and go to view inquiries. In the view inquiry, here we need to make it as a inquiry page. In the view inquiries, instead of add, I need to give it as a inquiry. So whenever you click on the edit icon, it will go back to the inquiry page only. Now go here, refresh, view inquiries, edit. When I click on edit, it is going back to the inquiry page. Okay. In the inquiry page, we need to display the image here. Now inquiry page is available. In the inquiry page, image as lady.jpg. Lady.jpg. Refresh. Now in the add inquiry page, that image is also coming. View inquiry is available. Edit the inquiry, add the inquiry, home page available, dashboard data coming, logout. So with this, our project UI setup is done. Project UI setup is done. I will give you all these UI pages. I will give you this complete resources folder. I will give you complete resources folder. You just delete your resources folder and keep the resources folder which I am giving. It will contain all the static data, CSS, images, everything. And templates also will be available. According to this, you need to create your controller classes and controller methods. So dummy controllers are available, and these controllers will return view pages. Index controller is available, that will return index page. And the user controller available, user related functionality will be available in the user controller. Index controller, user controller, then inquiry controller is available. Index controller having one method to return the index page. User controller will return the pages related to user management. Inquiry controller will return the pages related to inquiry management. Dashboard, add inquiry, and view inquiries. View inquiries. Let me correct that spelling mistake. View inquiries. Perfect. Good. Yeah. So here, total 8 pages, guys. Total 8 pages are required. The pages you can take from my folder. I will give you that. I will zip that folder and I will give you that. Resources folder you need, right? In that resources folder, the properties file available, application.properties, password and username. You configure your details there. I will remove app password from here, this resources folder. And controller classes, if you want controllers, should I give the controllers or you can create the controllers? You can create the controller, just return the view pages, that's it. Only resources folder I will give you. The resources folder contains add to archive resources. Just you replace your resources folder with my resources folder. 02 mini project resources folder is available. I will upload this and I will share the URL. Good. And I want you people to complete this UI setup. So I'm hoping that already you completed the project creation and methods identification. So today you need to write the controllers and write the dummy methods in the controller and configure all the view pages and run the application and check how my UI is running. In the same way, your UI also should be available. In the same way, your UI also should be available. That is the task for today. And today evening, we are starting with our RESTful services and microservices. Clear? Any questions, anyone? Online people first. Any questions, anyone? Can you unmute your mic?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Online students.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, in every table.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Roshni, go ahead.
Sir, in every table, it is compulsory to take primary key.
Yes,
We have to-
yes. Whenever you are working with data JPA, ORM framework, primary key is mandatory in every table.
Okay.
Primary
Hello.
key is mandatory in every table. Yes, sir.
Sir, as you said, all images as on our login page, it should be
Sorry?
come from the database. Hello.
I'm not clear with your voice, sir.
Okay. What I'm saying, as you said earlier, our login page images should be from the database, right? But
Yes.
here you have hard coded, right?
I have given the
All
design.
images.
Now we need to write the backend functionality. Okay. This is the sample design I have given. Now we need to implement the backend functionality for this.
Okay.
Samjha?
Yeah, I understand. I
Sir-
thought you
No, this is a sample design UI pages I have given. Now we need to write the backend logic for this.
okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why we are not using Hibernate here?
Why we are not?
Using Hibernate.
Data JPA providing ready-made methods. Then why you need Hibernate?
But we can use in Hibernate in replacement.
If you want, you can use it, but not required here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yes, sir, tell me. All of you open your
Hello, sir.
laptops. I want to check the methods that you have created. Yeah, tell me.
Hello, sir. Can you explain binding classes, sir?
Binary classes are used to capture the data
Hello.
from the form. Binding classes are used to capture the
Okay.
data from the form. Whatever the form you are submitting, your
Okay.
form data will come to the binding class. Got it? Whatever the forms you are
Okay.
developing, your form data should
Okay.
come to the binding class. To map the form data to the Java object, we are using binding classes. You got it?
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
Okay, sir.
I'm trying to connect Java for my project. So do you need a dialect class for that in property file?
No need to write that. Dialect class will be identified automatically with your driver.
Okay. So when we execute a class loader, a data loader, it will be automatically creating table
Yes,
in.
automatically it will identify the dialect class.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Online students, any other questions, anyone?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Tell me.
My question is, I need to add some more dependencies to my project. Sir, I have already created my project. How can I add?
Dependencies today, I have given the list, right? I will upload the notes in the portal. With that notes, you can understand what dependencies. I have added the dependencies. Na?
Sir, how
Same
can I add?
dependencies you need to add.
I have already created.
You know, you can copy the, or else you can just take the dependence and you can add it manually, no problem. Or else you can recreate the project with those dependencies.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me, sir?